Happy New Year, everyone! Are you ready to make 2014 your best year ever? The first SCT School of 2014 will be January 4th in Sumter, South Carolina. The road tour continues to roll across the country. The first Treat 'em Right of 2014 will be in Las Vegas. And Valentine gifts are ready to roll. All of that and more next. Hi everybody, I'm Steve Schultz along with Vanessa Hunter, and welcome to Sauk TV. Vanessa, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
I tell you what, I am so excited to make 2014 the best year ever.
The best. And we already have our goals set, right?
Well, I don't know. Hopefully you guys have your goals set. Hopefully you did this before you actually see this broadcast. But 2014 is going to be a banner year for Send Out Cards.
It absolutely is. We're so excited about it. We've got all kinds of things. If you could be in our brainstorming sessions, it's unbelievable. Mind-blowing.
Well, Vanessa, obviously about a month ago, we sent the 100 millionth card. And you know, we are already 10 million cards over that.
That's so cool. You know, Cody was talking about how long it took to get to that 100 millionth and how we're going to just far exceed the speed to get to the next 100 million. So we'll be at 200 million. It's fantastic.
Well, Vanessa, that's what momentum is all about.
It is.
And that is where we are right now. We're going to go create momentum like this company has never seen. As far as the gifts are concerned, 3 million gifts? Not 3 million gifts. We're already 50,000 gifts above that number.
That's because we have such great gifts.
We have a lot of great gifts. We'll talk about those gifts as we go along. But I'll tell you what, if you're going to make 2014 the best year ever, you better have a target to aim for.
You've got to. Some people say, well, goals, how do I set goals? How do I go about that? What do I want to do? Think about where you want to be this time next year. Where do you want to be in life this time next year? And that's the easiest thing to do, is chart that course by breaking up that goal into little chunks that you can achieve every month.
Well,
right?
That's what I talk about. I talk about having, you want to have a big goal, big picture goal.
Right.
But what are you going to do on a yearly basis to make that happen? What are you going to do on a monthly basis to make that happen? What are you going to do on a daily basis to make that happen? And I think that's key, is that we all have to look ourselves in the mirror and say, okay, we want this, we want that, but realistically, what is it going to take to achieve those goals? And
putting a timeline on it. It's great to have goals, but if you have no timeline, like one day I'll be an eagle. Cool. That's great. But when is that going to happen? Are we going to achieve that this year? Do you want to do it in the next 2 years? How quickly is that going to happen? And if you have a timeline with those goals, then you have a way of tracking your success.
Yeah, and that is exactly what it's about. If you can't hold yourself accountable, you're never going to be able to hit that target. So it's super, super important that if this is going to be the best year ever, you make sure that you have those goals written down and you have a way to track your success in hitting those. We've got representatives all over Send Out Cards Nation who have done just that, and they have got some big plans for 2014. Hey guys, what's going on?
Thanks, Steve. I tell you what, I just had the opportunity for the last half hour to meet with Steve, and 2014 is just going to be unbelievable with the leadership that Steve brings, the excitement, the enthusiasm. You can't help but get fired up and pumped up with what he's bringing to the table. For me personally, I'm just so blessed that my wife and I have the opportunity to be a part of Send Out Cards and what we can do. And with Steve's leadership and DeMar and Cody, it's really exciting where this is going to go for 2014, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
Well, Steve and Vanessa, hey, thank you. I sure appreciate that. And the question is, what am I thinking about in 2014? Absolutely, 2014, this company is going to rock. I mean, we've seen what we've done last year with the growth that we've had. Yesterday, I had some time to spend with Steve Terry, the new Chief Technology Officer. My background is technology. I work for Apple Computer. What we're going to see next year in this company is going to be so big and is going to grow this business. I am very, very excited. Thank you.
I've been in Send Out Cards for 9 years, and we're coming on 2014, and this is the big year. I've heard there are some incredible things coming on in 2014, and it is huge. And so if you're not ready, get ready. Take this holiday season, start talking to everybody, because 2014 is going to be a big, big year.
Obviously, Vanessa, those guys are laser focused.
They are so focused, and that's what I love about it. They're not afraid to set goals. A lot of people are, Steve. They don't want to set goals because they don't want to fail. I love the fact that these people are saying, no, I'm a big boy or I'm a big girl. I'm going to set my goals, and if I don't quite hit it, then I have only myself to hold accountable.
Yeah, and I'm with these guys because I'm a big dreamer, and my whole philosophy is, hey, shoot for the stars and land on the moon.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Right.
And Brian was talking about, to me, about being being his accountability partner and keeping him focused. And guys, I think that is a great idea, to find somebody. It doesn't have to be in your upline or downline. It can be sideline, but find an accountability partner to help you stay focused in reaching these goals.
Exactly. So with that, you're going to share your goals with them, and then share your little milestones that are going to help you get there. And then that person can check in with you each day. You can check in with them each day and make sure that you're on track. That's the way you accomplish big goals.
You know what the best part about setting goals is hitting them.
I love
That's
it.
the best part is setting a goal and hitting it. And then you can celebrate for a couple of minutes, because then you need to set another one. You
Right.
need to have another one ready to go, and it's the journey. That to me, it's the journey, and once you get there, it's like, okay, I'm there, but now we have to move on, and that's
Right.
what goal setting is all about. And this is the perfect time of year to get that done. Vanessa, we have got crazy momentum going on in this company right now. I mean, obviously, coming through the holiday season, everybody's excited about the product. Everybody's getting excited about the business opportunity of Send Out Cards. But we are literally signing up hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of customers and representatives on a daily basis.
Which is so exciting to see. So obviously somebody's got some goals out there, because these customers are literally flying in the door. These distributors are flying in the door, and this is fantastic. What they're seeing, though, is that we have a fantastic product. This is unmatchable in terms of the product, the quality of the product, the price of the product. All of that is fantastic. But then hand in hand with that is the business opportunity.
Well, it really is. I mean, when we talk about literally hundreds, and Vanessa, Cody's throwing numbers at us. We're talking 600-700 people joining Send Out Cards a day. A day.
Yeah.
You
And the number I heard was like by noon yesterday. So it was crazy.
Yeah, I mean, guys, you got to understand. I mean, when we talk about Send Out Cards being the next Netflix and Amazon and iTunes,
it's not pie in the sky.
it is not pie in the sky at all. With the numbers of people that are joining this company, you got to just sit back and say, how much of that do you want to be a part of?
Exactly. And how many more people are out there that don't know about Send Out Cards? I mean, there are millions and millions and millions of people in this country and this world that don't know about Send Out Cards. They don't know that we can make things so simple for you in terms of keeping in touch with people, showing your gratitude, expressing yourself, heartfelt messages. Nobody does it better than Send Out Cards.
Vanessa, it comes down to Cody's 3 points. We're going to make it convenient.
Right.
We're never going to let you forget. And we're going to save you a bunch of money.
Exactly.
That's what those other companies have done. They've made it so convenient, and look at the success. And that is exactly the same road that this company is on. And we just sit back and go, guys, who wants in and who wants to play? We're looking for people that want to play.
Right. And don't bet against us.
Don't bet against us. Don't bet against us. And I'll tell you what, guys, when you talk about momentum, it all has to do with events. And obviously, Vanessa, the biggest event of 2014 is our national convention.
It is, Steve, and believe me, we are behind closed doors planning that like every single day. That's the big focus right now, is planning for the convention. But here's the thing. People ask me all the time, well, which events should I go to? I'm like, well, go to as many as you can go to. Obviously, the national convention is the biggest event. It's a not to be missed event. But you also want to plug into the regional events in your area and then host events.
Yeah, listen, momentum is driven by events. And I talk about your weekly business presentations, your weekly trainings. That will lead you to the regional events, the road tour events, the SCT schools, the Treat 'em Rights, and then obviously the convention. And Vanessa, you and I have been in this industry a long time. I think I've been to 23 national conventions. And every time I go, I'm like a little kid in a candy store.
It's so much fun. National conventions. I mean, it's part business and it's part family reunion. Really, it's such a phenomenal event.
It's part fun. It's just
It's
fun,
a lot of
fun. And when you take family reunion in business, it is just nothing but fun. If you haven't registered for the convention, get it done, because this is just a touch, just a little tip of what you're going to see.
Y'all want to be a part of a revolution? Are we creating a revolution?
Obviously, Vanessa, the convention is where you need to be.
I'm so excited about it. And guys, you need to be there. It is so vitally important as a business builder, even as a customer of Send Out Cards. You're going to see so many things at convention that will just blow your mind. So make sure you get registered if you aren't already.
Now, Vanessa, obviously there's a whole bunch of other events leading up to the convention, and the next big event is the SCT School down in Sumter, South Carolina, and that is on January 4th. I'm going to be doing that at that school along with Mr. Jimmy Dick, and I'll tell you what, anytime you get Jimmy Dick in the room, who knows what's going to happen.
Fun.
It's going to be an awful lot of fun.
Awesome.
So we've got that. We've got the Treat 'em Right coming up on January 25th. The first Treat 'em Right is January 25th in Las Vegas at the beautiful Red Rock Casino. You and I have been to the Red Rock before. It is a fabulous location to hold this event. And obviously the Treat 'em Rights is something that is very, very inspiring for anybody. I don't care how many Treat 'em Rights you've been to, you will be inspired.
Well, you will definitely be inspired by the Treat 'em Right, but we have a couple of things up our sleeve to announce at that Treat 'em Right as well. So we're super excited about it. It's one of those events that we are busily planning for, but we can't wait for it to get here because we can't wait to see all of you and share what we've got planned.
So you're just gonna tease them that way.
That's
we have
it.
some things that we're gonna roll out
Things.
to Treat 'em Right, and she didn't even bend. She didn't even tell you a hint what we're gonna roll out at that Treat 'em Right. But guys, it's gonna be something spectacular. It's going to be something really spectacular. Trust me, trust me, trust me. So get you and your team registered for the Treat 'em Right in Las Vegas on the 25th. Hey, Vanessa, we've got some road tour events that are coming up in January. We've got Denver coming up on the 11th. We've got Jacksonville, Florida coming up on the 18th. That is going to be a mini convention in itself.
That's going to be crazy fun.
I'm going to be at that event. Vanessa's going to be at that event. Jordan Adler's going to be at that event. The Goldens are going to be at that event. And Cody even hinted that he may be at that event.
Well, here's what would happen. We told him how much fun and how we were looking forward to that event and how many people were coming. And he's like, maybe I need to go. So he doesn't want to miss out on the fun either.
Yeah, and then Little Rock, Arkansas on the 30th. So guys, those are just the road tour events. That doesn't include any of your weekly meetings, your weekly training classes. Guys, the momentum is building here at Sendall Cards, and it is all driven by these events. Now, obviously, Vanessa, we talked about how great our product is, how great the opportunity is, but listen, the gifts that we have to offer people, they're unmatched.
They are unmatched, and we've got some amazing gifts in store for you. We have really talk about goal setting from the beginning of the show. We have really set the agenda for the whole year. Our gifting department has been crazy busy working to put things together for the gifts for 2014. And we're going to kick it off. Look for Valentine's gifts. They'll be launching in just a couple of weeks. So look for that mid-January. You're going to be seeing some Valentine's gifts that you're going to be so excited about. I can tell you what, when they were showing me the gifts and we had to go through the meeting, and a lot of them are consumable, I literally made myself sick.
You made trying all nice.
All
I
kinds
wasn't
of
invited to that, so don't worry about it, you guys. Consumable Valentine's gifts: chocolate, strawberries,
Right.
whipped cream,
Oh
whatever.
my gosh,
whatever.
it was crazy because they pitch a lot of things. They're like, do you want this? Do you want that? So the whole thing is spectacular. And then we decide from there which ones we want to offer. But let me tell you something. You are going to be impressed. And you are going to love what we have to offer. So look for those coming in a couple of weeks.
Well, all the people that I sent those holiday wreaths to,
Oh my
they were
goodness.
super impressed.
Yeah.
And guys, that is just the tip of the iceberg as far as our gifting is concerned. The Valentine's gifts that, like Vanessa said, they're going to be spectacular, and just look for more and more gifts for us to roll out, including unbelievable reading material.
Yeah, and you know what, Steve? That's a little area of the gifting department that is often neglected, is the library, what I call the library, where all of the books are. There are so many fantastic books that we have to offer. So what we're going to do this year is offer a book of the month. We're just going to feature a book of the month, and you all can go ahead and get it and read along with us, and we can discuss that at a future date. But this month I've chosen The Journey. I love this little book. I love it for adults. I love it for kids. I think the message is so powerful. This is from, actually, Cody's son Sawyer wrote this book. Talented kid. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree.
There you go.
And I'm telling you what, I think this is the cutest book, either for adults or kids. The message is clear, and it's a really, really powerful one.
The Journey by Sawyer
Bateman.
Bateman. That's good stuff. So go pick that up, you guys. Get it to like Vanessa said. It's good for kids. It's good for adults. It's all about the message. Now, Vanessa, if we're gonna go hit this thing the way that I think we're gonna go hit it, everybody's got to stay in touch.
That's the thing. We are moving at the speed of light right now. And if you don't stay in touch with us, you're going to miss things. And I get so frustrated when people say, oh, I didn't know about this or that. We send out a newsletter daily. We have social media posts every single day. We're on Facebook, we're on Pinterest, we're on Instagram, we're on Twitter. There are so many ways to keep in touch with us and to stay in the loop. Not to mention our conference call that we do every Monday night.
Yeah, that conference call, you guys, what we're going to try to do, and what we have been doing every single Monday night, that's 8 o'clock Eastern time, what we try to do is we try to highlight a Sendall Cards leader,
Right.
But then we talk training a little bit.
Right.
All right, we're going to give you some tips on what we think you need to do to help go build your Sendall Cards business, and then we keep you up to date on road tour events and things like that. So it's only a half an hour call followed by a live opportunity call. I'll do a live opportunity call at the bottom of the hour, so make sure that you line your guests up for that. But guys, we need everybody to participate in that call. unless you're doing a business presentation. All right?
That's the only way you get off the
That's
hook.
the only time you get off the calls, if you're doing a business presentation somewhere. But just stay in touch with us. I mean, check the download section of your website often. We put new tools in there, and we'll announce what those tools are.
Right.
But sometimes, like I said, you don't get the message sometimes. So check the download section of your website. And like you said, get loud on social media. That's what it's all about, is getting loud, and that's what's creating the momentum.
Absolutely. And the easiest way to do that is to go to the bottom of our website and just click on the social media icons. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't know which is which. I don't know who you are, where to find you. That's the easiest way to find us. Just click on those social media icons at the bottom corner of the page, and you'll be able to connect with us. And the cool thing is also Cody's blog, CodyB.com.
Yes.
You want to make sure you subscribe to that. He has got, I mean, you guys know, he's got so much going on and so much wisdom to share with all of us. And I have learned so much just from reading that blog. If you subscribe to that, you'll get notification when he posts something new. So make sure you do that as well.
All right, you guys, listen, here's what we need to do. We need to make a list, invite people to look, ask them to join the business. I don't care how you get people in front of this opportunity. Make sure that you tell them the entire story behind Send Out Cards. We talk about the product. It doesn't matter if you lead with the product, send them a card. It doesn't matter as long as they understand the full picture of what Send Out Cards is all about. And Vanessa, when you've got 600, 700, 800 people joining this company a day, you can't help but get swept up in that momentum, and we want you guys to be a part of it. Keep doing what you're doing. We will catch up with you somewhere across the country, and once again, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.